Tilde. Head over in here. And the one last thing that I gotta do is just find a little bit of good music to put on. Okay. Ramo, what's up, buddy? Or Ramo, I never think I actually learned how to pronounce your name. Alright, a little bit quieter on this front. What's up, buddy? Hope you're having a good night, big dog. So tonight, we are going to be doing two different games. Still going to be doing the variety streaming aspect of it, but... Oopsies. Oopsies. Alright, we're trying to finish up perfect how I say it, Ramo. Cool. Well, today we're going to be wrapping up our Dark Souls 3 run. So what that means is we are going to, you know, go out to a couple of different locations, and thank you for the heart, buddy. Appreciate you. We're just going to finish up what we're doing here, and then we're going to go back to The Legend of Zelda for a bit. We just now ended up getting through the first DLC. We could go on to the second one, but I think the next thing that I want to do personally is go from the Church of Yorshka to Irithyll Dungeon. That way we can go over to Archdragon Peak and maybe get enough Titanite scales to be able to fully upgrade our weapon. That's the goal. Hopefully we can get that done pretty easily. Because as soon as we get a fully upgraded weapon, you know, our damage is going to take off. Most of the scaling is in our weapon, so our stats aren't really super important yet. If you may, Tekken? Well, I would love to. I was going to try to finish up what we were doing here, but I know that a lot of people do want me to stream Tekken right now. So, if nothing else, I'll take a general census once we wrap this up, because this is the one thing that I do like really want to do tonight. Not really too sure about Zelda, but I can definitely switch over to Tekken whenever we get to the end of Dark Souls 3. I saw sparks popping in. Yeah, it's no issue, Ramo. Shit. It's no issue. I mean, streams are where people can ask questions, so it's a good idea. What's up, Sparks? Good to see you, buddy. You guys might or might not notice, I believe there are new emotes for you guys to use. You have an angry ruin, you have a disappointed ruin, and you have a ruin with a heart. If you guys want to take a look at some of the new benefits. Yeah, you see it. That's cool. And I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that you should be able to use that as like a dono thing, kind of like the hearts and whatnot. I don't know for a fact though. I just now added it. But what do you think? Your min detector went off? What's going on, Zach? How we doing, buddy? I added new emotes on the TikTok side of things. That's what we're talking about. You unlock it by giving a heartmate. That's cool, man. I like that. I was hoping that they'd be good. I should be adding more, you know, in the near future. But for the time being, that's all we got. And Zach, I noticed that you messaged me on Discord asking if I'm going to be streaming Tekken soon. I was kind of going to want to do Zelda stream after this, but not set in stone. So I very well might be down for just like a regular Tekken stream after this one. Yeah, they look good, huh, Sparks? I'm seeing them whenever you're using them, and they look good. Now, I'm not one for you know, speeding through areas. Of course, I am actually. I really love skipping through this place because this area just sucks for several reasons. Now, I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't give me anything important. He might give a Titanite scale. I know, Ramo. I know. That sucks. I ended up missing it. You know, I'll probably do Tekken after this. finishing up the game could take a minute, but not the rest of the night, so we'll definitely have time for Tekken. Now, I could very well use a duplication glitch on this. There is one that I know of. It could be very useful. Gets my Estus Flask fully upgraded. But it is time consuming and I don't feel like it. So no. Thank you guys for liking the stream, by the way. I see we've got 430 likes on TikTok already. You guys are awesome. And there's our regular crowd isn't even fully here yet. So, I mean, you guys are absolutely killing it if we're already there. I did that without waking up the giant. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. Hello, wow, what's going on, man? I see you popping in. I don't think I've ever seen somebody do that without waking that thing up. Oh yeah, those guys die in one hit. I forgot I am still very strong for this part of the game. Now we do want this. We want to be able to free Sigurd for the free slab in case there's another weapon that we want to use. And this key is going to be in this one. The other one's a ring that we don't necessarily need. And we don't really have to deal with these guys, so we won't. Big rats. Let's see. Hope everybody's having a good night, by the way. Hope you're all chilling. Now, if I recall correctly, there is like something that I want here. Yeah, the Profaned Coal, very useful. These are the only enemies that actually damage your equipment, by the way. What's the build that I'm using? Some boring username? Let me give you a quick gander. We're actually heading over towards Profaned Capital right now. But we're gonna make a stop. Let me give you a look. This is the build that we're using. Here's the stats that we've got rocking. It is a Strength Intelligence build that I'm using for specifically the Great Sword of Judgment. It's my favorite weapon, and I'm using pretty hefty armor, mostly just like hard to farm stuff. I'm still missing 2 pieces, which it's part of the Dragon Slayer set as well as the Ring Knight set. So, but the chest piece and the helmet that I'm using, those are what like I really like. So this is going to be like the look of the build, essentially. Your thumbs need a break. Well, thank you, Sparks. That you have been single-handedly carrying us into the algorithm on this stream, man. I appreciate that a lot. I think it's a good idea to go get the Profaned Capital. You're currently running Dex and Faith. I mean, it's a good setup, especially if you're using lightning damage. If you're using like Sunlight Blade, that's insane. I can imagine Sunlight Blade on the Cell Swords. Probably go kind of stupid. Now, I need a distraction, which means you need to come out and play with us. And not only do I need a distraction, I need the other stuff. Cell Swords is too good, I understand completely. Right, these guys are getting distracted, so we're set, we're solid, we're good to go. Don't come after me, don't come after me. He's coming after me, it's not good. Strength makes the game very easy. I agree, you know, strength has always been like the easy route when it comes to Dark Souls. That's why people act like you're a Giga Chad for carrying around a weapon that's like got a ton of hyper armor and whatnot. Wait, are they fighting? I don't think I've seen this interaction. Wait a second. There's no way. Wait a second. Oh my god! That's insane! What? That's actually a first. Dude, what? I didn't know his aggro range would extend to the gargoyle, let alone did I think he'd be able to win. What the hell? That's crazy. Isn't there a second gargoyle? No? I'm wrong? Yeah, that's kind of wild. So, shit. This game is still full of new stuff. Like, I've seen him fight the guards all the time, that's why I let him out in the first place, but... Wow. So we're gonna grab this bonfire. We're gonna head all the way back over to Irithyll Dungeon. And we're gonna take on Archdragon Peak real quick. Am I invaded? Am I invaded? I shouldn't be invaded. Oh well. Was that really necessary? Did you feel like it was needed for you to shoot a fireball at me? If this were Dark Souls 1, I wouldn't be able to roll in 8 directions. I am not a Dark Souls 1 fanboy. We're keeping it a buck. I think it's a great game. I think it's very dated. Very, very dated. The combat in it, like the mechanics in it, all of that is a little obsolete, in my humble opinion. It's not that humble. That's fine. I can work with this. Look at this. What is this? Aside from a trap. You played Dark Souls 3 first. Yeah, that was the main issue for me, was like, it felt like my character was clunky and didn't really make a lot of sense to control. And I hate that, because Dark Souls 1 is super cool. Like, some of the best world design, some of the best map design, some pretty sick weapons and whatnot. But, okay, Sarah. Nothing we can do about it. Not unless we want to learn how to code. And I don't want to do that. I don't know about you. What's funny is, I think I'm not really used to streaming this early. Normally, whenever I'm streaming, it's like 10 o'clock at the earliest. I should low-key use magic like a Chad. I don't know about that, Mwad. I mean, as of right now, I am using an intelligence build. So, I've got 40 intelligence. I could technically use magic. As of right now, though, I mean, this is as magic as it gets, is my buff. I like running battle mages, what can I say? So, where are all of the upgrade materials here? This is something lightning. Yeah, it's a lightning gem. If I recall correctly, most of the crystal lizards are going to drop Titanite scales. Killing some of the dragons yields like a few. Run a Fade and Tekken later, that's going to be tough. I mean, we can do that for sure. Yeah, beating Dark Souls 3 will not take me that long if I get started on it all right now. There's no upgrade materials down through here, I don't think. No, I don't think so. There's like a lightning clutch ring, but that's it. Which is not really necessary. Alright, do we want to try to go for the funny way of killing him? I don't know. It didn't work. Alright. You remember using a lightning axe from your playthrough? That's pretty cool. Could it have been the Dragon Slayer armor? Was that the one that you were fighting? Is that where you ended up getting the axe? Because that's one of the highest physical damage weapons in the game, so it's a downright pleasure to use. Just run around the whole thing, don't fight the dragon, you can one-shot it. Well, I was trying to one-shot it from a different method, Shnogo. I'm very aware of how this game works. But there is a cheese method that you can do. No, you're all good, man. Yeah, it's just the Dragon Slayer armor, that's all. And the Dragon Slayer armor is cool as hell. I am personally a huge fan of the weapon, and I run it on all of my quality and strength builds. It's just useful, man. You can't complain about big damage. Whee! And he's gone. You're gonna try to go get the 5 remaining endings? How many endings does Elden Ring even have? Because I've gotten 2 of them, but I don't know how many there actually are. Alrighty. Little bonfire over here. There's 6 in total. That's pretty crazy. Now is where we start getting upgrade materials. There shouldn't be any around here. They're gonna be over in this direction. He's actually rocking a good fashion set. Yeah. Or well, I'm trying to at least. Uh-oh. Don't tell me. No, we're good. We're okay. Haha. Tung Tung, what's going on, son? How you doing, big dog? Hope you're having a good day so far. Am I on PC and did I have any frame drops in Elden Ring? Not particularly any frame drops, no. And yeah, I'm playing on PC. That's what I played Elden Ring on as well. What's going on, buddy? What you up to today, man? How's everybody doing today, by the way? I don't think we've opened up that discussion yet. How's everybody's day going? What you guys up to? Anything new in the house? Ty White, thank you for liking the stream, man. I see you. I appreciate you. And thank you for following as well. There's some Titanite scales. That's 1 upgrade. Soul of a Weary Warrior. Is the DLC you're having some frame drops? Yeah, I didn't play the DLC, so maybe that could be a bit different. I love Dark Souls 3, it's the one that got you into Souls games. It was the same for me. I ended up watching a Fightin' Cowboy playthrough of it at one point, and I ended up just loving it. Alright. This is going to be some awkward camera angles. Did the jump so good, almost overshot it. I think jumping in this game is a lost art. If you can jump in Dark Souls 3, that's a skill check. There we go. God, the stupid camera angle, man. First time Dark Souls 3? No, it is not, Mr. Damascus Knight. I'm actually here so that I can get all of the upgrade materials that I need for my weapon. Oopsies. What do I need? I just need Titanite scales, that's all. And if I go through here, Epic Game finished it with no rolls. You mentioned that last time you popped into this stream. Which, that's some impressive stuff, man. Beating it without rolling is it's no easy task. You think the roller drop? I don't think they... Or, well, I don't remember if they did or didn't. I kind of ignore them because I remember their loot pool being kind of garbage. How does one win Dark Souls 3 with no rolls? How zesty can I be before getting banned? Probably not very. Probably not very. But that's just because of the kind of ship we run down through here. This one I know drops like quite a few. A shame, I apologize, man. I do apologize. Thank you, Damascus. Thank you very much. This has been my my go-to armor set for the last like 6 years. I absolutely love this set. Yeah, more Titanite scales, more Titanite chunks, more twinkling Titanite. Like, that's just so worthwhile. Takes a while. They do, but you think it's like 5%? 5% is not a good drop rate. Come on. Yeah, I would agree that Dark Souls 3 drip is the best. Rax, why would you talk? Rax, buddy. Hello, Ricard, where are you? Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Hello, sir. You won't get into it? Well, that's pretty fortunate. Do it. Do that again. Do that funny thing that you were just about to do. Like, this is a joke. Oh, wow. Oh, God. E-Man getting bullied. He was, and then he had a... Like, don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. He doesn't even drop anything but his own weapon, huh? Yeah. Oof. Unfortunate for him. Trash loot pool. Not even worth it. We could go for the Nameless King kill. I don't know if he, what is his weakness? I know he's weak to, like, lightning and dragon phase. And then, what, dark? In the second phase? I don't think he has a particular magic weakness. But, doesn't matter. Get the Dragon Slayer armor weapon? I'd love to, but it's not quite where we're at in the game yet. We're doing these things quite a bit out of order. Alright, well, maybe we can survive this. Nope, we can't. He's weak to strength builds. Hell yeah. Lightning on the dragon, then use fire. Okay, Mavis. Well, thank you for... appreciate that. Well, unfortunately enough, we're rocking basically pure magic, so... Not exactly the best thing ever. For this particular encounter, I wouldn't say. There we go. And this is exactly where we wanted to be. You fought him 250 times using a mage. Ah. Not quite a mage. More of a battle mage than anything. Alright, so...
Ashen 1.
What do we have for upgrades? We should have quite a bit. We got 9. Plus 3, we need 3 more. That's not bad. Yips. Do I know who Scumnut is? I think I've heard the name. Not too sure what he does. This is 2 upgrades. We are all set. Oh god. He just, he used the Dark Hand. I see. I'm assuming he used the Dark Hand buff. Like the bug one. Alright, so now we can definitely try for Nameless. Let's see how difficult this is gonna be. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. What's going on, Descendants Enjoyer? Hope you're having a good night, man. Even got people with just straight up Japanese letters coming in. What's going on, Matthew? Hope you're having a good night, bud. We are out here wrapping up the Dark Souls 3. I feel like your previous message ended up getting deleted, Matthew, because I just see you saying "or else." Holy damage. Yeah, I mean, I just fully upgraded my weapon, so... Ta-da! You just said you'd have faith that I'd defeat the dragon? What on earth? Yeah, that's terrible. No wonder you got, you know, no wonder you got it deleted. You think this boss is extremely hard because of how hard he staggers with each hit? I don't know if I have that opinion. Oh, right, huge delay. I like the way that he plays, because, like, most of the time he has fairly, like, distinct animations and whatnot. Ah, oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that damage. I see it throws people off for sure. You can talk about stuff and get put up there where it don't hide you, but you can't say most curse words. That's interesting. I don't think he's that bad. We're keeping it a buck. Like, I don't think I'm super over leveled or anything. I feel like that was a pretty standard fight, but like, I think once you're used to him, it's not really so bad. Definitely not as egregious as some design bosses in like Night Rain. That's one thing that one game that just pisses me off, man, is Night Rain's bosses. Feels like they're basically impossible to solo. The hardest were Gale and Sister Frida. I think you'd like my Gale fight. I'm pretty good against Gale. Frida took 2 attempts this time around, but Gale is usually a pretty consistent first try boss. Alright. You attempted Dancer early in your first playthrough? That's not good, man. We did it early in this one. We ended up doing a boss order of Eudex Gundyr, and then we did Dancer, and then we did Osiris and Champion Gundyr. That was my boss order. I'm trying to think if there's anything in here that I'd want. I don't think so. We could go for curing or hollowing. I don't know how useful that would end up being. There's not really too much use in it, generally. Midir? Midir's not that bad. Come on. Let's be reasonable. Alright, so we have 4. Better to go strength, huh? And we'll go for the Eyes of the Firekeeper.
Farewell.
Eyes that have seen betrayal. We also have some stuff that we could sell, now that I think about it. You got spawn killed by his laser. He doesn't even start with the laser. And Nameless King doesn't really offer us anything of use. No, he's got a scripted start, Rax. He's got one of the starts where it's like, you know, you join the boss room and he always does the same move. Yeah, it's scripted.
Farewell, Ashen Lane.
Yours might have been bugged, my guy. Alright, we don't have anything else that we can upgrade, so now we can just go back to the Dragon Barracks. Laser first move, huh? The pain was worth it. I agree, man. He's a really rewarding boss. Alright, we also have this room down here for anything else that we possibly could have needed, but I feel like we did things in the right order. I don't know about you guys, but it feels like things are going pretty dang smooth. Now we're getting invaded by people. Hello, Yatha. How are you? What's up, man? Alright. Gotta forgive, I haven't played in a while. Messed up. I'll take it. What? Oh wow, you have a lot of stamina. You have a ridiculous amount. Oh man, GG. I'm kind of pinned here. I don't know. I don't like where I was fighting that entire time, but it's whatever. That sucked. Did he not swing an Ultra Greatsword 5 times? What kind of crazy ass build is he running? You like when people don't use the overrated shields like Grass Crest? Yeah, I mean, I could see why that would get annoying. I mean, I'm using Chloranthy Ring, I'm pretty sure, but... yeah. Let's try that again. Don't diss the Grass Crest? I mean, it's a little overrated. Being realistic here. Alright, let's get rid of this problem real quick. Alright, that wasn't very kind. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay. Now then, do we have any firebombs? I don't see anything of use. Oh well. Spreading grass shield hate again? Nobody's spreading hate. Nobody's spreading hate. Alright guys, so, as you can see, this is a fast and easy way to take care of the Pus of Man. you ever needed to get through this area and you had trouble with certain parts of it, that's one method. I feel like not a lot of people would have known about that. We all have different methods of taking those out, but that is mine. Kaisden, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hope you're chilling. You're so excited. For what? What happened? Dragon Slayer time. Absolutely. What's up, Duckworth? User error. How's it going, guys? I could have sworn I would have had enough time for that, by the way. I don't know if you could tell. I was kind of confident. Craziest Ember you've seen? I mean, I was going for it, man. I wanted to survive. You're playing Dark Souls for the first time because your buddy's sharing his account to you? That's awesome, man. That is so sick. I think you'll like it. Dark Souls is fun. You know? Far be it from me to give an opinion on it. I only have like 4,000 hours. But even so, I think it's fun. He is on his way over here, man. That's insane. Now, did my... Oh, my souls are up there, huh? That's not fun. It was your first FromSoft. That's pretty sick, man. Well, that sucks. Now I have to go back and grab that, huh? Do I even really care that much? No, not particularly. But I might as well. Yeah, might as well. He has 1 to 2 and he's gonna, or 1 and 2 and he's gonna buy 3 when it goes on sale. It should be on sale pretty frequently. Am I gonna get Duskbloods? That's a big ask, man. That's on the Switch 2 now. Switch 2 is not really my forte. I've never been much of a fan of Nintendo's recent practices. It's a bit pricey. Yeah. No, Eddie, this is not a mod. Just playing on regular Dark Souls 3. Enjoying my night. Been having a really good time on this playthrough. What's my favorite Souls game? Yours is your beloved Dark Souls 1. I think Dark Souls 3 is the best, just generally speaking. Like, looking at all the content that it has, the progression that it has, the boss variety, the weapon variety, the armor sets, and all that. Like, you could say Elden Ring is like the best Souls experience, but I really don't think so. I think it's got like an overabundance of new stuff, and yeah, the DLC in Dark Souls 3 is insane. Like, that's what I feel about it. I think that the other Souls games, like stuff like Elden Ring, it's got like a bunch of things. You're a huge fan of 3's quality of life improvements, yeah. Boss design in Dark Souls 1 was a little subpar, in my opinion. You know, I could be being a little judgmental because it still was a young series at the time, right? But I didn't like the boss designs. Dark Souls 2, it was trying too many new things at once without being sure of them. And then Dark Souls 3, it feels like they really understood like what made their games appealing, and they fell into that. Yeah, bare bones is definitely the word for it. But I mean, at the end of the day, all of them have their benefits. I just happen to think that Dark Souls 3 plays smoother than all of them. Elden Ring, it just feels like there's an overabundance of just everything at all times. That, and I don't like the motif. This is where I will be like, yeah, absolutely. You're just a lover of Lordran. That makes sense, man. I don't like Elden Ring's gold motif. I know that a lot of people are a huge fan of, like, just kind of like the colors of Elden Ring, and they think it's super beautiful, and I'm like, yeah, but I bought Dark Souls because it was dark. All this golden shit is just hurting my eyes. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 had an abundance of content, but they were trying too many things at once, I think. God, I gotta go get myself a new pair of headphones because my ears are in so much pain after these last couple of days. Yeah, you're basic? I don't think it's basic. I think it's okay to like simplistic motifs. It doesn't have to be basic. Alright, let's get it. This guy's weak to magic, right? Don't I have like a pretty good build for this? This is not the Asura Greatsword. This is the Greatsword of Judgment. It's one of Pontiff's weapons. Missed it by that much. Uh-oh. GG's. Easy enough. The Claymore every time. You can't help it. The Claymore's a good weapon. No reason to diss it. It's definitely solid. For this one, though, I've just always really liked the colors on this one. I've always really liked the moveset. I like having the option to use like a ranged wide space attack versus like the thrusting. That and, dude, the AR is off the charts with the right build. Like, look at this. 624. That is not bad. That's not bad at all. And my build's not even complete, so I mean... Now, I don't have the ability to access the archives. Merc them quick. It's an intense weapon. Where do we have to go exactly? I'm trying to think. Oh, right. Profane Capital. We have to kill Yorm. Oopsies. That we still have to do the other stuff as well. We have to go to Aldrich as well. Aldrich is going to be a pain in my side. User error, thank you for the follow, man. What's the buff that I just used? What's the goal this run? Beat the game. That's it. I mean, we're gonna beat, you know, Soul of Cinder, we're gonna beat Gale. We'll probably end up beating Gale first, so we're gonna do DLC content first, and then we're gonna go back and beat base game. As of right now, we're just picking off the last of the Lords of Cinder, so we're heading over to Gale, or not Gale, Yorm right now. I didn't finish up Sigurd's questline, which, I mean, like, that's neither here nor there. I don't really care that much. I really do want to get this out of the way, so... Not a huge deal. You're the only weirdo that doesn't like doing more damage than the boss? I know some people enjoy doing stuff like that, man, but... For me personally, you know, I like making my builds very strong. I enjoy having a strong build, for sure. There's the stomp. It missed? Hello? That one didn't. Oh, Superman punch.
GG's. This is going to teleport us to the dancer, and we've already killed the dancer, so... Yormlor's chef's kiss, especially his ordeal with Sigurd. I agree. Yorm and Sigurd. Very, very sad. Right, we need to go to Pontiff. We still haven't done An Orlando yet. Triforce, thank you for following, bro. I appreciate it. I see we got a couple of new people in here. This page is a Tekken channel, so I do post Tekken content. So I apologize in advance if you guys ever see that pop up on your screen, but I do variety streams. So I stream games like Dark Souls, Zelda, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, stuff like that. I am on PC, yes, Dennis. What's going on, buddy? Hope you're having a good night so far. Oh yeah, we gotta take this off, huh? Alright, so we don't really need to go get the FAP ring. You fuck with Tekken. You're straight ass at fighting games, but you love the Tekken of them. Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? You know, Tekken is a very intricate game, so I love making content on it. Because all it is I just get to teach people how to do things that would take, like, weeks to learn. If I was on PS5, we could have PvP'd. Yeah, and I'm not really too interested in PvPing right now. I haven't played Dark Souls in a minute, so... Whereas I'm, you know, solid enough on my own 2 feet, I'm not really having a great time with PvP as of this moment. Maybe once I get my build completed, I might try to go for some, but... Nah, not right now. Oh my, how difficult. DS3 is so peak, I agree. I totally agree. You didn't know the hidden wall was there. You never got the Ring of Favor and Protection in this game, bro? Is that what you're telling me? I'm waiting to see that Aldrich Faithful pop up. Oh, apparently I missed. This is fine. This is fine. You didn't know that it was in this game? That's crazy to me. That is absolutely wild. Ring of Favor. Is it still goated? Dude, it's so goated in this game, it's bugged. Okay, Chaos Bed Vestiges off rip. That's interesting. GG. Cool enough. Am I still invaded? No, we're good. GG's. No big deal, I guess. Lazy Kaizen, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you for sharing the stream. That is so awesome, man. You heard me say Zelda earlier? Yeah, why on earth would you be interested in Zelda, Mr. Triforce kind of guy? Do you ever use dual cell swords? Yeah, absolutely, man. I didn't give him a chance, what do you mean? Dark Souls 3 is amazing. I gave him plenty of opportunity, man. Look at him, he came at me with a loaded firearm. What was I not supposed to do? Like, wasn't supposed to defend myself? Gabriel, I cannot do that. I am an exclusive creature. So I don't think that we need anything from this area, aside from, like... I think there's a bone shard. I was well within my rights. Exactly, dude. It was a self-defense case. That's all there is to it. What Zeldas do I play? I mean, I play a few of them. I play Twilight Princess. As of right now, that's what we're streaming is Twilight Princess. But I really appreciate, like, the old DS ones as well. Also, if you didn't know that there was a hidden wall there, what about this? Do you know that was a hidden wall? Jamie, you're absolutely right. They are the Honda Civic. It's funny because that's what I drive. To Triforce, just like, what? Dark Kisses 3, let's go. That's what I'm saying. Dark words of affirmation. Yeah, let me show you what's down through here, man. If you haven't seen this, this is the wedding chamber for the Dark Ending. So if you're wanting to become like the Lord of Humans, or the Lord of Man, this is where you would go. You have to go all the way down here. This is also Gwyn's, I believe it's Gwyn, that is buried in here. So that's actually a tomb. And let me see. So if you look over here, it is a grave, and you can see somebody left flowers on top of it. It's very sad. Henri, yeah, Batubella. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, by the way. Gwyneth Blade of Poopla. It's terrible. Currently doing a Dark Souls 2 run. You want to be doing a Dark Souls 3 one instead. Yeah, that tracks. That's usually how it goes. This run is not going to take very long at all. This is the last of the Lords of Cinder. Hey, let's not be too mean to Dark Souls 2, okay? If we didn't have Dark Souls 2, we wouldn't have Dark Souls 3. Yeah. You can't have a third without a second. PC looks good. Yeah, I tried to grab onto it with R2 because I've been playing Zelda. Absolutely, Triforce. Thank you. I mean, it's not that hard to pay attention to people talking, you know? The only bosses that gave you an issue were Smo and Orenstein. Right now it's the Soul of Cinder. Oh boy. Yeah, Dennis, if you're if you have the spare income, like, PCs are not that hard to get a hold of. I know that I got mine at Walmart. It was a CyberPower PC, and I ended up buying it for like $8.99. Not bad in the slightest. Let me think. So, Giant's Coal. What console am I playing on? It would be PC. Or, unless you're talking to Dennis. Aliana Bergeron, thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Ouch, ouch. I'm not really interested in any of you. I want this. Cooling system and changing parts. I mean, it's possible to take pre-builts and change them. Like, they're no different than other PCs. Like, you just have... Oh my god, I hit it again. You gotta invade me to get... You're not gonna get your ass beat, dude. I'm not that cracked at the PvP side of things. You just finished Gale? I see. Rex, you got issues, bro. Did I ever play Remnant 2? I never did, Aliana. Also, it's good to see you again. Hope you're having a good night. Oh, we're still doing some big damage. Have I played Bloodborne? Absolutely, I have. Bloodborne is a masterpiece. I absolutely adore it. Lorien Lothric next? Absolutely. One of the most annoying bosses of all time. I've heard that sentiment quite a bit. I don't know why he's considered that. He's got one annoying attack. It's not that bad, though. I like Souls games. You think I'd like Remnant? I'll take a look at it. I don't think I've ever, like, seen much advertising from it. That's the thing. Lorien and Lothric are among the best, for sure. Have I played Sekiro? Nah. It's good. I know it's good. But I've never played it. I'd be down for that, Aliana. Hey, if you guys are interested, I don't have a dedicated invite guy right now, but I'll be able to post it myself. So let me do this. If you guys are not in the server, I recommend join in. Right there is an opportunity for you to do so. So that way, if you ever need to get in contact with me over anything, you are more than able to do so. So if you guys want to, just hop on in. That's also a place where I'll be making announcements for streams and stuff like that in case you don't have notifications turned on TikTok, or alternatively don't get them. So also, for anybody that's in here and has not noticed just yet, now for people in the fan club, you have a custom tag, COTC, and that's for Child of the Cosmos. And then the other thing is going to be that there are custom emotes now. If you send a heart me, you unlock custom emotes that are based off of Ruin. So it's going to be an angry Ruin, a Ruin with a heart, and a disappointed Ruin. I will add more as time goes on, but those are your custom emotes for the time being. We have to go to... Where am I supposed to go? Dragon Barracks. Yeah, Grand Archives. The Nameless King is awesome. We just now killed him. First tried him too. I might die to random mobs, but you ain't gonna catch me dying a bunch of bosses. Haven't beat him yet? Dude, he's worth it. He's worth it. Great experience. So this should be where we can get the remainder. Have I played DS1? I have played it, I have beaten it, and it's fine. You have 0 lightning resistance. I have no idea how much lightning resistance my build has. First try Nameless King? Yep. First try on every boss since... Let me think. The last boss that killed me was the Dancer. I first tried every boss from that point forward. And I fought Dancer as my second boss, if that tells you anything. Not Midir and Gale, not yet. I haven't fought them yet, but we're on our way to them. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. I died to Frida once. I don't know if I'd say I'm cracked. I mean, I've just played a long time, man. That's the whole deal. You're doing a blind playthrough and almost lost your shit. Trying to find the basement key. Oh, God. I wonder why Gale gave so many people a hard time. Because looking at it from, like, my perspective, Gale is one of the most telegraphed bosses in the game. It's hard to take damage from Gale. All you have to do is just, like, be very reaction heavy. That's it. He does have a lot of HP, right? Like, I understand that part. It's hard to learn at first. I get it, man. I get it. It's no big deal. Let's see. What's going on, Madison? Blanc? Good to see you guys. Yeah, Gale is the final boss of the DLCs. And he's a beautiful fight, man. We'll be at him soon. So, don't worry. We'll give you an opportunity to see him. Long fight, easier to make mistake. You have a point. You just beat Dark Souls 2 and started Dark Souls 3? Well, we're running through it at the speed of light, so if you're not looking for spoilers... Oh, it's Mason, not Madison. I'm so sorry, I mispronounced that. If you're not looking for spoilers, this isn't the place, but fortunately enough, I'm skipping like most of the cutscenes and just exclusively doing fights. But then again, with how long Dark Souls 3 has been out... You probably don't care that much about spoilers, huh? You were also using Yorm's Cleaver, which looking back is not a great weapon. Well, it is. It is. It's bad for PvP, that's the thing. Farming the Conquered Kefts and it's taking you so long. Well, at the very least, you're really good at parrying Silver Knights now. Is Gwendolyn really not a woman? Yeah, Gwendolyn is... not a woman. Gwendolyn was a scholarly son to Gwyn. Leader of the Dark Moon Knights. Or the Blade of the Dark Moon. Vision of Stare, Concord kept. That's terrible, man. That's the most common sentiment about this game, and I find that really funny. Ow, dick. You think I won't challenge you because of the... Hey, look. I got time now. I got time now. I got all the time in the world. To platinum, we must camp the stair. Yeah, platinuming these games, man. Hey, how we doing? What's going on, Rory Ryan? Good to see you, man. Sorry, I'm talking to my TikTok chat a lot, but good to see you, brother. We're doing alright. We're just, standard Dark Souls 3 playthrough. Well, standard is a strong word for it. But definitely a Dark Souls 3 playthrough. How you doing, buddy? Gwendolyn's boss arena in concept with it. Yeah, the thing is, what all do I stream on? Just YouTube and TikTok as of the moment. You know, I might be expanding out to Twitch eventually, but as of right now, this is where we're dual streaming to. To what extent is liking femboy straight? Not very. Or at all. I don't think it's straight. I think it's not straight. Femboy Friday is coming up. Well, that's the one day where it's allowed to be straight. We make exceptions. But they look like chicks? Yeah, but they're not, though. That's the problem. It's like a bass getting food, right? Like, getting food as a bass, you're just a fish. And you're like, well, I see a piece of bait over here. And your buddy's like, hey, you probably shouldn't eat that. And he's like, why? It looks like a fish. But, like, we know it's not, you know? And if you eat it, you're getting hooked. That's the problem. Alright, we don't really need anything from here, aside from one upgrade material. Which that's easy enough to get our hands on. I would take the Hunter's Ring, but I have no use for it. My YouTube is Child of the Cosmos. You will see a very familiar looking character as the profile picture, and I will be live on that as well. What if you let the fish eat you only? This place does kind of look like Yharnam. Very astute observation, suckerfish. We just used to use an analogy. I wish there was more Bloodborne content, man. Yeah, and there's nothing else down through here. There's a free slab, but I don't really care for that. One more time, you already forgot. Child of the Cosmos. You can actually see it on my page if you wanted like an exact reference. If you click in, I have my YouTube in my bio. Alright, so if anybody's ever struggled with this boss, let's see how we fare. Gentlemen. Duskbloods angers you every time you think about it not being on console. I don't like the concept of Duskbloods. What up, Dorian? Good to see you, man. What's up, buddy? Finally? What you mean, finally? It doesn't look like we're missing out on too much with it being a multiplayer focus. Yeah, that's the point, and that's the problem. At least in my opinion. These guys are, yeah, Dorian, I didn't stream yesterday. I ended up dooming, so I ended up not streaming. This is a good boss battle. Yeah, it's definitely pretty. On the YouTube. What's up, Triforce? I see you, bro. David, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something? Absolutely, I'd be more than down to answer. Prince Lothric? No, I disagree. Alright, here we go. Shot a sub on YouTube. Awesome, man. The YouTube itself is going to be basically only Tekken, except for some streams. It's hard not to imagine him whispering in my ear. He already does it. There we go. Oh no. Let me at him, let me at him. Hiya! Got her. Oh. I remember the whip ladies from Dark Souls 2, yes. Fire witches. You're a budget-friendly artist and you make customization arts like PvP, banners, streamer deck, emotes, PNG, VTuber models. Would you like to see my work? You know, you spent a week on these guys. This was humbling. Yeah. Well, it's important to have a good build. So, Rowan, let me do something for you, okay, bud? So, I'm going to go over to the YouTube side of things real quick, and I'm going to drop a link for you, okay? So if you'll give me 1 second. If you would like to show me some of the stuff that you do, you can shoot it to me in a DM, otherwise you can post it in the general chat of the server. So let me post in the chat real quick, alright? Just uno momento. Oh god. Da 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 da. It's not letting me open the panel. Damn it. Alright. Maybe I can do it like this. Sign into chat. Da, 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 da. Sorry, this is taking a second. It's not letting me open the panel. Damn it. Alright. Okay, there we go. Maybe I can do it like this. So if you want to join up on that, that would be the way to do it. Let me move all of my stuff back over. And get back to Dark Souls. There we go. Alright, let me make sure that I didn't miss anything in the chat. Sultana, thank you for following. Okay, there we go. Will I miss if I start playing Dark Souls 3 and not 1? I don't think that you would struggle too much. Dark Souls 3 is a pretty phenomenal experience, generally speaking. I think I'm echoing, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, that fixed it. Yeah, I think that starting on Dark Souls 3 is like a really good way to get a grasp on the series itself. I don't think it's bad. What weapon is this? It's the Great Sword of Judgment. Let me show. This is the Great Sword of Judgment. It is a standard Great Sword moveset. You have horizontal heavy attacks, which is really nice. Good cleave. The weapon art on it is a stance. You've only ever played Sims 4? Well, you're in for a treat, because these are really hard games. You have a thrusting attack that applies a magic buff, as well as you have a beam attack that you can use at range, which is really nice. Let's see, we do have plenty of Estus shards, that's good. Give him the Giant's Coal, and let me allot my Estus so that I can have like an actual blue bar. You gotta go figure out how to get it. It's cool, it's Pontiff Sulivan's weapon. It is the Pontiff's weapon, so all you need is the Transposing Kiln and go kill him. Dragon Slayer armor, Yorm we don't need, Aldrich we don't need, and the Twin Princes I don't really care for. Dragon Slayer armor, if I get up to 40/45 strength, you know, I'd be more than down to use the Dragon Slayer's Great Axe, but... Nice, nearly 10 levels into strength. Ooh, that's good damage. Alright. We do have Undead Bone Shard. Don't know if we have 2, though. No, we don't. Okay. Now, thinking about it, I think the Burning, or the Smoldering Lake is the next place for us to go. Because now we have all of the Lords of Cinder taken down, we should be able to just beat the game in whatever order we'd like. So I'm going to go over here and take out some optional bosses. And then we're going to move on to the DLC, and then we're going to come back towards the Soul of Cinder. Ashes of Ariandel, already did it. Already finished up. Yeah, no, we finished Ashes of Ariandel before... I think we finished that one before we finished the... It was right after we did the Deacons. You sent me a request, take a look? Absolutely. Once this stream is over, I'll get back to you on it, because I'm in dire need of, like, an artist. If you end up being a good fit, that'd be amazing. You forgot about what? You're mad about what? The fact that I jumped through it? Right, we don't need the Pyromancy Tome. You destroying Frida? Well, Frida's not that bad. She's pretty tough, especially if you're like low level, but all you gotta do is pay attention, man. These bosses are all about paying attention, that's it. Alright, we're gonna do this the fun way. We're gonna do this in the way that, we're gonna do it in a way that makes everybody very happy, because I'm not special when it comes to this area. I don't like the Smoldering Lake. I'm not a huge fan of this. Am I on PC? What soul level? I will show you in just a second, man. I just need to get around to the back here. Wonderful. So let me show you the level. We're currently soul level 91. This run's been going for like 6-something hours. Smoldering Lake gives you the shivers. I don't know. It's not that it's like it gives me the shivers. It's just that there's just so much stuff. You're gonna find me and invade me. May God have mercy on me. Absolutely, man. I welcome it. If you want to invade, more than happy. I enjoy PvP. Bone Shard acquired. Uh-oh. Missed where I'm supposed to go. Right here. Oh, I hear Kingdom Hearts music. Luca, what's going on? I see you popping in. Howdy, howdy. You just run past. Well, you get good stuff for killing that. And then on top of that, This area has good loot, it's just I hate having to go through the trouble of getting through here. I'd like to get my Estus flasks upgraded. It's not the most important thing in the world, but it's important. Fight Pontiff, no dashing. I can't. Pardon me, sir. I don't want to be like stuck in this spot. There's things that I need to grab. One of them being this. Alright. Next thing, Moondragon, I see you. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Did I kill the worm yet? Yes, I did. I did kill the worm. I think one of the things is through here. Blood for the Blood God. Absolutely. Blood for the Blood God. Hello, rat. You only came down here for the Fume Sword? Fume Sword's not bad. Not at all. Now, I may have the stupid. Hello, rat. Take out the whole family. This is new. Wow. Jesus. I don't think I've ever been, like, pinned down that hard by the rats. Now, surely this isn't just an opportunity to kill a rat family. There is an invisible wall. Okay. This is also the wrong direction. I'm pretty sure that's a catalyst that we don't need. Yeah, and we should go back up. Because I don't need to turn off the big thing. All I need to do is go to the 2 shards that are here. I'm pretty sure there's 2. I don't want to fall. Absolutely don't want to fall down there. Is this the old Demon King fight? Yes, it is. It is. The old Demon King himself. Man. This is not an invisible wall? You're kidding me. So I guess we'll go this way. Invisible wall. I would love to fight this guy, but I actually already have all of his armor. Get out of here, bruh. Black Knight Sword. He doesn't drop any loot. Go figure on that one, huh? Thank you, thank you. Don't need to deal with any of this. You didn't even notice the buckler till now? Yeah, it's a congruent fashion set, man. If I recall... Yeah, this is just like the beginning area. Whole lot of people here, though. The Black Knight sword feels so good. I mean, all of the Black Knight weapons feel awesome. Black Knight stuff is just really good. Black Knight stuff, it just feels heavy. That's what I like about it. Like, even the armor itself feels heavy. Now, this is where I was wanting to go. And we're good. Now we can just walk out. I would like a homeward bone, but I actually want to go to, like, this bonfire in particular. I'm pretty sure that saved time. This place does feel like Dark Souls 1. It feels very similar to Izalith. Now, if I'm correct, I believe that this area still has one more thing. Ow. Oh no, I don't think so actually. I think that that's everything here. Oh well, we can take on the Great Demon King. The Shield of Want, yeah, but I'm only here for like Estus upgrades. That's it. I don't particularly care for the Shield of Want. Oops. Here, do your thing, dude. Do your giant explosion, I guess.
Look at the poor sad little man, look at the poor sad little man. Look at him, he swings his giant bone club and he can't lift it. Oh, he's very sad man. Oh, look at him, he swatted me. Oh, look, I'm almost dead. What am I supposed to do, parry him? Oh, I can parry him, he's so sad. Hiya!
Poor guy. Feels bad, man. Have mercy? No, he doesn't deserve it. Alright, well, I might have missed out on, like, one thing. I might have missed out on, like, an Estus upgrade or something, but I think that's everything that we'll need from this point forward. Our build is complete. The only thing that we require from this point is going to be, like, I don't know, extra levels. That's it. Soul of a Demon and Soul of the Old Demon King. Him and Sif, the only guys that do that. Well, technically there's another enemy that does it. It's the Pontiff Beasts. But in terms of, like, bosses, no. No, definitely not. What would I realistically be able to do to get myself a little bit more strength in this part of the game? I mean, my ring setup is kind of substandard. But that's just because I don't have, like, everything that I'd want. Boost attack. And that'd be it, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Oh, right. And we do have the Estus stuff. So, yeah.
That's not bad. He's going pretty good, man. He's going pretty good.
Yep, that's it. So now Estus Flask plus 9, not 10, which would be the Tarnished or the Ashen one if you had the choice. For as much as I'd say Ashen one, I know that the Tarnished is stronger. I'd still want to be the Hunter over anything. That's just me, though. Now then, we do have access to Sister Frieda's boss arena, and that can get us over to the next DLC. I'm picking the Hunter. You guys have fun. I got the strap. We're chilling. Oh, and Dark Souls 3 crashed. That ain't good. I don't know if you guys can even see anything, but Dark Souls 3 absolutely crashed. Alright, you guys let me know if you can see. You bonded with your doll? Is back. Alright, cool. Awesome. Alright, we are still at the right level. And, yeah, we basically got the save off, so that's good. Nothing bad happening. Let's go back to Sister Frieda. Every conversation with Gehrman. Like, Gehrman's got some great dialogue. Great voice actor, too, man. Or, yeah, Smash or Pass. Well, I like Maria. Like, her design is just perfect. Pretty peak, in my opinion. Can't ask for better. Oh god, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. That's crazy. Alright, I hope you guys are ready to see this entire DLC get made into a joke. Don't need the old lady. Don't need the aquamarine dagger, don't need any of the upgrade materials. We are just moving and grooving. That's it. Locust time? Absolutely. Beware the dock. What was it? Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin. We want the divine blessing. Absolutely want the Ring of Steel protection +3. Murky Longstaff could be cool if we wanted to do any kind of magic add-on to this build, considering we are at 45. But I don't think so. I don't think that seems too important. Hello, Lap. How are you? Just get through all of this. The War Banner could be nice, but I don't feel like that's going to end up being super necessary. We're going to reload the area, just so that we can get Lap to pop up. I guess the easiest way to do that would just be like this. And there he is. He's going to tell us about some treasure. That's going to be really nice. There we go. We're set. Alright, we're going to take a little shortcut here. So I hope you guys are ready. And we are absolutely doing the fat glitch. Very happy to have landed that on first try. It's always such a nerve-wracking jump. So you and Gwendolyn are taking it to the next level? Oh, that's nice. Always happy to hear about, you know, young couples. Love being able to skip that entire area just like that. That is so nice. And here is also something very vital for the build, is we're getting the FAP +3, so... Another Divine Blessing. Right up here, this is the money, this is what we want. Oh god, get me out of this. Whew. Was not aware that I was still in the line of fire. Hello, sir. Excuse me, pardon me. I know that you're just kind of standing here doing your job. That's perfectly fine. I just had something that I needed to grab real quick. Thank you for your patience and time. And that's all of it. So, Crow didn't care. I mean, he just doesn't. Now we're good. We can go back and we can talk to Lap. Yeah, we just got the FAP. Just equipped it. And now, since we didn't rest at the last bonfire...
Oh, dashing now.
Free Sieg Brew. Okay. Moving on. Did we not light the bonfire? I don't think we lit the bonfire. That's not good. Could have sworn we lit it but didn't rest at it, but I'm mistaken and sad. Which, that's fine. There's no need for us to go out of our way for, like, much. Desert Pyro Smasher Pass? We'll go with the, like, first option. Right, and there's nothing we can do to jump over. So yeah, this is the easiest way around it. Woohoo! Shoot, dude. That is always so nerve-wracking. It's a leap of faith. Alright, guys. What do you think our odds are on these, on the Demon Princes? What's our thoughts? We think we're gonna... First try, second try, third try, 10th try? Easy, easy. Okay, alright. I don't know, man. It could catch you off guard. It could catch you off guard. You've been slaying everything. Jacob, thank you for following, bro. Here we go. Ooh-wee. Zero try, true. Oopsies. Which demon first? It doesn't make much of a difference to me. Ouch. That doesn't feel good. Okay. Looks like the demon from below first. There we go. You're assuming there's a connection between the three? I have no idea. Love the spectacle of all that. That's fine. Easy. He is beefy, yeah. One of the higher HP pools, I think. Ouch. Ouch. I missed. That ain't good. That ain't good. Nice. Not bad. First try. Who on earth is making that noise in the background? Another first try, imagine that. I sure do wonder which all I'm going to first try in this entire playthrough. We still had, what, 8 flasks left after that? Wasn't too bad. By the way, if you guys are liking the live streams, make sure that you leave a like on it. I don't like asking for engagement very much. It feels very, like, vain. But at the same time, it pushes it out to other people. And if people are enjoying what they see, letting the algorithm know helps a lot. Alright, we get some stuff back here. Titanite scale. Thank you, guys. We're already at 1,200, which is fantastic. But the more the merrier. But I feel like such a shill. I'm a false, I'm a fraud. Alright. Hey, you guys want to see this really cool Easter egg? They actually put me in this game. Because I was one of the early on playtesters, right? So you guys probably didn't know this about me, but I worked with From Software for several years. And so eventually it got to a point where they were like, okay, well, we really want to pay this guy back for everything he's done for us. So what they ended up doing was they put this little Easter egg right here. And you can see it, right? Written in plain English on your screen. Boom. See that? You see that? Ruin. That's me. Alright, well, we're invaded. Don't know how to feel about this situation. So he's not going to get hit by any of this. Hey, what's up, man? W, thanks, Chris. I actually don't care for this, so I'm just gonna move our way around. If this guy wants to be cool and let me kill off this big boy, that'd be nice, but realistically, I'm actually just gonna run all the way around. You just got into these games when you were too young? Wait, what do you mean you were too young? Okay, excuse me, sir. Alright, thanks, Granny. Love that that doesn't do damage. Insult to injury. Alright. And as soon as we take this left, we'll be fine. Cool beans. Alright. What's up, buddy? Thank you for your patience. It's very kind of you. Alright, here we go. Absolutely, yeah. No, this guy seems cool. Nice. Oh, a little laggy. Nice. GG's. Very, very nice. Very close. I wish the connection didn't drop. It made it really hard to see his animations. Oh, that was you, Noble. Yeah, the connection dropping on that made you a little twitchy. It was a good fight, though. First death. Rakshasa's armor. I don't know who Rakshasa is.
I've got to my search, and to your duty, and to the joy that lies before us.
Invade again once that timer's up. That'd be awesome, man. Let's see. I was wondering if it was you because you waited for me to get to the next bonfire. That was nice. Appreciate that. Now, if I'm correct, I should be able to just farm these guys and try to get their armor. I don't think there's like a spot where it actively lets me get their armor. I don't want to do Drive Finger. That'd be too many invaders. Ring Knight Hood, that's good. Hello, Granny. Curse Granny. Too many invaders makes it less of a playthrough and more of an invader stream. Which isn't the worst thing ever. But still. Now, having the cat ring would make this area very quick. Unfortunately, I did not grab it. So, keep your eyes peeled. I shall. I'm only doing this for the armor, I swear. The armor is important, trust me. I don't even need to worry about her quest line either. Two down. And I want these guys. Nothing. Oh man. It's gonna be the same situation as the Black Knights. I'm not gonna get any drops. I'm not ready. By the way, we have reached the 2,300 mark. Oh, Seeker of the Spurned. Oh, great. Forgot we get round 2 against Alva. Where does he end up again? Oh, there you are. Hello, Alva. Oh wow, you do a lot of damage. Cool beans, man. Amazing. We don't even get anything from you, do we? The Wolf Ring. Oh, okay. Wolf Ring's not bad. What sword am I using? It's the Great Sword of Judgment. It's Pontiff Sulivan's left-hand sword. Incredibly strong for hopes and predictions for the next FromSoft title. Bloodborne. That's it. Ouch, hate that. You know every tech in the game, every strength and weakness of every weapon? Well, hell yeah, well. Might need to head out soon. That's perfectly fine, man. I just appreciate you for showing up to the stream. It was a fun fight, for sure. Yeah, I would really like more Bloodborne content. But yeah, this weapon is really good for strength intelligence builds. That's what I'm running right now. Open to running some duels? I very well might. I don't think that we have nearly enough people for that just yet. But it'd be very fun to have, like, you know, invasions or streams where we just get invaded. That'd be fun. Alright, usually don't stop here to fight these guys, but what the hell. That's a whole lot of guys, now that I think about it. I'm dead. I was just straight up dead. Noble, thank you for following. The Toon and Fairweather books? No, I don't believe so. Is that something that's related to FromSoft? Oh man, that sent me back far. Unfortunate. We'll just sprint as fast as we possibly can. No big deal. Oh, goodness. You should check them out. FromSoft knows about them. Goodness, dude. Lots of lore interviews, translations of original concepts. That's pretty neat. More Titanite chunks. Damn. Alright, this time we'll just drop down. I want to beeline it for the bonfire. Ouch. Bonfire run, let's go. One of the coolest is Granthus Eyes, the Art of Paradox in Bloodborne. That's pretty sick. Anything Bloodborne related, absolutely. Alright, bonfire. Hey, excuse me, pardon me. Now, we don't particularly need the Havel's Ring +3, so we're not going to head that way. But we're going to head right on past. Excuse me, sir. Why did his voice line just get faster? Best dragon and FromSoft ahead. Absolutely. Hello, archers. Okay. Alright. Is he still summoning more? GG's. One less thorn in my side. You never cared for the overuse of dragons. Elden Ring definitely had a lot of dragons. Horsehoof Ring would be nice for this area. I think I have it. Oh god. Well, this is a downright issue, isn't it? Whole house mad. It's true. Everybody's pissed, dude. Yes, sir. They have very cool weapons, I agree. Wish it fit my build better. Gauntlets, that's one. And that is one of the things. Shut up, bruh. Oh, I was gonna say I'll take that trade. Is the Ring City armor my favorite? No. The Black Knight armor is, technically speaking, but the Ring Knight armor adds a little bit of texture to what I wear. And I like that. Look at that, whole house isn't mad anymore. I want the leggings as well. I'm wearing the dark leggings. The Firelink armor, yeah, the Firelink armor is pretty dang cool. Oh wow, that's got a big hitbox, huh? Oops. Get the hell out of here, bro. Oh. Bro. Do they drop the weapons or just the armor? I think they drop both. I'm pretty sure they drop both. I could be mistaken, though. Black Witch Veil, and I know there's something else over here. Xandro, what's up, buddy? The clanging, yeah. What's going on, Xandro? Hope you're well, man. Everything's so loud in Dark Souls. Their sound design team went crazy. Alright. Now then. Good to see some Souls gameplay again. Yeah, if you can't tell, we made quite a bit of progress. Let's just start doing this again. Now that's loud and obnoxious, but it's useful, so I don't really care. You fell asleep last night. Did you show the mystery armor that you wanted to wear? This would be the one. You've never seen this ring tech? What's going on? It's infinite stamina. If you equip and de-equip the Ring of Favor and Protection over and over again, your stamina never runs out. You'll notice that I'm able to sprint basically forever. Nice tech. It's very useful. Very, very useful. It also works on ladders, which means that if you get into a ladder fight with somebody, you can just re-equip and de-equip the ring constantly. And even they'll run out of stamina before you do, basically. And as we mentioned before, we don't have any use for anything here, so we'll just make our way around. Am I going to be pushed down? No. I finished the lap quest line. I thought about it, and then I was like, I don't want to go all the way up to the monument. It's too far out of the way, so might as well just go on our merry way, you know? But yes, Xandro, this is the armor that I was talking about before. This is the look. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you're wrong. We're allowed to be wrong, but you're still wrong. Cool armor. Thank you. I think it looks nice and unique. Oops. Midir is such an annoying encounter on the bridge. Why Midir look like he blind? Probably because he is. He doesn't have eyes. You abuse the safe spot? I do too. For the most part. Man, he's angry. And he's also very low on HP, which is confusing as to why he's not, you know, dying yet. There we are. Off you go. You thought left hand is the safe spot? Nah, it's the rocks. I'm sure there's plenty of different places that are, like, technically safe, but I like using the rocks. Now, we do have access to the Chloranthy ring, if we wanted that, which I don't particularly. Who first, Midir or Half-Light? Knowing Noble, he's probably going to be wearing the Covenant if he's still awake and still present. So, if we go to Half-Light, it's like a 40% chance we'll be fighting Noble. Midir? Alright. I can work with that. What's going on, Sean? Good to see you, man. Let's go down here and grab the Chloranthy +3, by the way. The Tri-Finger Butthole statue. Zayden, I see you popping in. What's up, buddy? This guy's crazy, though? Who's this guy? What's up, Zayden? How you doing, buddy? You having a good day? Here we go. Downhill. Oh, Midir's crazy? I don't know about that. He's just Midir. He can't be that bad, right? Like, surely. At school early today, practicing for your school's intramurals? Oh, interesting. That took away my ability to read. Oopsies. Doesn't he have the highest health pool? I don't know about that. Oh, I ran the wrong way. It's the happy birthday laser. Oh, it's not. Oh, that was a lot closer than I thought it'd be. Know all of Meteor's moves? I don't know about all of them. Most of them. Ouch. Meteor really feels like a dance. Yeah, it's a my turn, your turn kind of fight, for sure. Just one of those fights that it really reinforces the fact that, yeah, Meteor is the one that's like in control the whole time. You got to take what opportunities you get. Just be patient. I do like that you get to riposte him at the end. That feels very good. GG's, GG's, absolutely GG's. Now we can go on to Half-Light. Let's put a few levels in first.
Well,
Let's see. Twin Princes are tough too. We actually beat them about an hour ago, roughly. Let's see. So that gets us up to 69. That gets us up to 59. So Dex would be a better investment. Yeah, Dex would be the one to do.
Farewell, Ashley.
You wish you could make Meteor armor? Well, unfortunately, that seems like it would be a Monster Hunter type thing, so don't see that working out too well for us. I mean, you get the Dancer, so I mean, it's not all bad. You get one cool armor set. And here, once we're going in this, I will take off the Prisoner's Chain. We don't really need that anymore. And we'll slap on the Chloranthy Ring. Actually, you know what? I could deal with having the Prisoner's Chain. I don't need the Sword Ring. That doesn't seem like it makes much sense. Thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. I saw you, buddy. Not really caring. Don't care. You have a statue of that knight too. Stans, are you like a Dark Souls super fan? Because you seem to have a lot of paraphernalia relating to the series. That's awesome, man. That's super cool.
Foolishness. The king's
You think I care? You think I care? I do not care. Make haste. Make haste. Get in here, bro. Get out. Uh-oh. It's a brave man. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. Yeah, no noble this time. He didn't end up being the one, huh? This is bad. That's not that bad. Oh, that sucked. Alright, you got one free heal off. Could you accept the friend request? Yeah, absolutely. Here, just let me finish off this boss fight real quick and then we'll do that. He is so bold. GG's, there we go. Here, I have a friend request that I need to accept real quick so that this guy can send me some things. Will not take me very long at all, so just give me 1 second. Should be from Rowan, there you are. Alright, Brody, show me what you got. And now, we're on to the final boss of the DLCs. We're about to fight Gale. Tell your friends, tell your families. And once we're done with Gale, we're going over to the Soul of Cinder. And once we kill the Soul of Cinder, we're swapping over to Tekken. Hello, Philionor. You look very pretty today. Bring me that thing, your dark soul. Alright, you guys ready? I don't know if you're ready for this. I don't know if you're prepared. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Yo, this guy looks like he's in pain. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Let's go, best Dark Souls 3 boss. By the way, he would have been suffering the entire time I did him a service. Let's go. I hope you guys are ready. We'll let it play out.
here. Hand it over, that thing, your dark soul, for my lady's painting.
Insane. Phase 2.
Is this the blood? The blood of the dark soul.
Oh, Jesus. Why didn't we attack him during any of this? I got you, Rowan. I'll take a look at it after the end of the stream. Hey, Prince, how's it going? Frame trapped. Shoot, missed it. This is it. Bam. Jeez. The anal bead sword, that's terrible. Wasn't too bad. Not bad at all. You're gonna assume this isn't my first time beating him? You could say that. But from him, we're gonna move on. We're gonna start stacking up some heads over here. C2 easy, fine work. Appreciate it, man. It's at least your second. Yeah, true? True? Don't need the Demon Princes, don't need Midir. And we don't need Gale.
Ashen.
So let's get a couple more levels.
Well,
See which one will net us a little bit of extra stats. I think it's still going to be Dex. That's going to get us to 79 versus 72.
farewell, Ashen.
Alright. Now there's nothing else that I want to do in this playthrough, so we might as well. Hey, Ludleth. Didn't want him to see this. I didn't want Ludleth to be awake for this one. We're good. Now then. Well, we can light the bonfire, even though this is the most useless bonfire in the game. You think they intended on doing more with this area? I feel like they did. Because that just being one way for you to get over to, like, a teleporter doesn't make much sense. Hey guys, look, we can get to the DLC from here. Isn't that where all the really hard bosses are? Alright, you guys ready to get plim plim plonned? I certainly am. Oh, I'm bad. That's such a, like, disgusting frame trap. Chosen Undead, is that you? Yes. Yes, it is. It is I. And he's gone. Plim plim plon indeed. Oof. GG's. GG easy. Never had a doubt. Never could have. He never stood a chance. The Chosen Undead is a very powerful being. but not as powerful as me. You can ask anybody, they'll tell you. They'll tell you. Nice. Fairly standard playthrough of Dark Souls 3. Bad ending? What do you mean bad ending? There's nothing bad about this ending, man. This is a really nice one. The usurpation of fire. That's what it is. She takes it, she makes it hers, and we get to live with her. Truly a wonderful experience. Well, allow me to give you guys one little, we'll call it a send-off, right? So definitely GG's. We will be playing stuff like this in the future. So if you guys are interested in stopping by and checking those out, that would be appreciated. If you guys want to follow, I will be doing variety streaming and content. Tonight we are going to do some Tekken and maybe Zelda later. So if you'd like, you know, that's kind of our motif. I'm not very good at doing outros. But yes, this was a very, very fun Dark Souls 3 run, and thank you guys for joining me for it. Gino Machino God run next. I don't know anything about Gino Machino. But yeah, this is the really pretty,
like embers linked by
super
Lord's
cool
paths.
ending. And look, I'm allowed to like walk around in the darkness. I want to end the run with my buff active. I'm scared of the dark, so.
Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
Do not press R2. I will not. I will not. Oh, that's the guy that no-hit all the FromSoft games back to back. That's insane. That's insane. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to end the stream, take a very small break, and then I will be back with some Tekken, alright? Thank you, guys. I will return.